there. Happy Friday. It's cold outside, and my body and my mind and my tummy, as sensitive as it is, want some soup. I don't want nothing from a can. I want my grandmama soup. That's right. I want my pearl soup. You want to know what I'm cooking? Here we go. I'm starting off with some, as you can see, I want some soup and I want some grandmama cornbread. When I say grandmama cornbread, I want my cornbread cooked in a cast iron skillet. So what I'm starting off with, I got some peeled Yukon Gold potatoes. So you can see some of those cooking. And grandmama, my pearl, will always, everything that was in the kitchen, she would throw it in this soup. And I got some turkey breast that I had in the freezer. Now it's shredded. And this is the I like to throw some pasta in mine or rice, but I found these and I like this fully cooked ready pasta by Barilla. So I hate through that. So I'm just waiting on you don't want to cook your taters till they're fully till they mushy, because you're gonna be adding your ingredients. Now I like a lot of corn in my soup. So you know, you drain your canned vegetables and then you rinse them off. So I'm gonna dump this in here. There's some corn, some green beans. I had a can of green beans, and I'm gonna show you what I do rather than just tell you what I do. Okay? I got my carrots. So I'm gonna throw those in this strainer and run some water over them. Good idea to do that, people. Dump my carrots in here. I'm gonna do the same thing. Leave my egg for grandma's cornbread. Put these peas in here. Don't mind if I throw my canned goods in the sink, because I'm gonna do a little housekeeping later. Rinse them off. Look at that. Rinse them off. See what I'm doing? Rinsing them off. Then I'll dump them in my little bowl here. Dump those in there. Yeah, everything going in here. Now you know, you can't rinse off tomato sauce. Now you know what my grandma used to do, because we was on a farm. She would she grew tomatoes, so didn't use tomato sauce from a can. My grandmama didn't buy canned goods. Everything we had came from the farm. She didn't buy canned goods. The only canned goods she bought was carnation milk. Take 2 cans of this, and I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna have to add two cans of water. Diced tomatoes. Now about these tomatoes, because at the end of the season we would can tomatoes. And you know, of all the things that my grandmother did, I should have paid attention to her pickled peaches. I know how to can, but I can't do a garden. You know, for certain reasons, I can't do a garden. But we used to, before canning season, we would go to the garden. We grew everything: corn, white corn, yellow corn. And me and my granddaddy used to go get corn off the in the garden, go get corn, and then he would make a fire and put the corn in a basket, and we would sit over there, open fire with that corn popper, and he would me popcorn. Yeah, we had apple trees, peach tree, blackberry, vine. Oh, that was the good life. I tell y'all, that was good life. And cantaloupe, yellow watermelons, red watermelons. We call them yellow meat, red meat, cantaloupe, honeydews, okra. I hated picking okra because it make you itch. And I didn't like picking squash either. But you know, when I was growing up, I hated doing that. But I'm so thankful now because I'm grown. thankful for my upbringing. And my grandmama, she believed that girls should know how to cook, so there was no lying in the bed. You know, only time I got to stay in the bed past 8 o'clock was on Saturday. Monday through Friday. Well, you want to lie in bed Monday through Friday anyway. But cause we would go to the garden and harvest things early in the morning, because you know it was cooler in the morning. Okay, I got this, and I'm gonna stir this up and you know let this simmer. Now I like black pepper. And you see that? Turn this on, and while this, I'm gonna move this to the back eye. While it simmer, I'm gonna move this to the back. That one's a hot, little bit hotter. I'll move this to the back. This is a lazy Friday. I didn't go anywhere today because I have medications that are arriving, so I have medications that have came in, and I need to get those unpacked and sorted. All right, for this cornbread, I'm gonna put this Crisco in the oven. I'm gonna be using my cast iron skillet, large. I only buy large cast iron because they've been in business over 100 years, and all these other companies coming out with their cast iron, it ain't worth crap in my opinion. I want large. And I've taken, what's this, about a what have I used, because I have to tell y'all, it's about a 1/4 cup of regular Crisco. I label everything regular Crisco. And I put this in here, and I'm gonna pop this in the oven because my oven is still on preheat. But it's what do you call it? What do you call this? Preheating. So it still is heated because I want that to melt. Now I'm gonna get this bowl over here because this is not on. Put this over here. Do a little housekeeping later. I got 2 large eggs. Got these 2 large eggs in here. Make sure y'all can I can bring y'all a little closer. Turn this off. I forget to turn off. I used to keep little notes up there. Got this. Bring my I only use White Lily buttermilk cornmeal. That's what my grandmama used to use. That's all I use. If I can't find, if the White Lily is not in the store, I'll wait and check back. I don't want nothing but White Lily. I don't want nothing else. Put me 3 cups of this White Lily buttermilk cornmeal in here. You don't use no pan in your cast iron skillet for cornbread. You need some shortness. Not that liquid either. You don't need the liquid vegetable oil in the pan to melt down. Got my 3 cups of White Lily buttermilk cornmeal. See, I even labeled my bucket self-rising buttermilk cornbread. Cornmeal. Then we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna get a this is 1/3. I don't want that much sugar. This is a cup, but it's a 1/2 cup. I'm not gonna eat all that. I know bread affects blood sugars anyway, but they're gonna eat this. This is gonna be. I'm gonna share this with my sister and my mother-in-law. I got 1 cup of vegetable oil. Now I'm gonna go over here and get this a nice, good, cold buttermilk. Yeah, I use buttermilk in my biscuits. I use buttermilk in my red velvet cake. Y'all see that as I start moving on. Got my ice cold buttermilk. And if I need a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more. I'm going to use this whisk. Get this all mixed up. You want this mixed up good. See how I'm mixing, getting this all gooey. Grandmama. You know, I still use so many of my grandmama's recipes because it just makes me feel, just makes me feel her presence. Just makes me feel her presence when when I'm cooking. When I make her biscuits, I just feel her presence. And I also add a little bit of salt, just a little. Just a little. Because it balances out the sugar. Now, if just my mother-in-law was eating this, I was just making this for her, I would add some cracklings in it because she likes cracklings. But yes, y'all say she sure is mixing this. Yes, I am. I'm mixing it good. Let me show you the consistency of it. You see this? See how creamy it is. Not watery. I don't want watered down cornbread. And I don't want my cornbread like cake. If I want cake, I add extra milk. If I want watered down crumbly, I really add some extra milk. I don't want that. I want cornbread. And here it is. Here's the cornbread. Okay, I'm gonna check on this oil. It should be really melted down, and yes, it is. Look at that. See, I'm gonna take this around this oil. See this oil? I'm gonna take this and smooth it around. Make sure it get all in there. But I'm gonna have to get my other pot holder and take both sides and get this all around the edge. I need to take it to the edge. And they said it's going down. Meet me in the club. It's going down. Meet me in the park. It's going down. I need to take this all to the edge. Now these cast iron skillets, they get a lot hotter than those analyzed pans. They get a lot hotter. See, y'all? I don't want to spill nothing. And there's going to be some oil down in this bottom. I don't care about that. That will make it good. That's what made this good. That's what made Grandmama cornbread good. Cause see, Pam, you spray that, you can't get nothing. You Grandmama cornbread. You want it to sizzle. You want Grandmama cornbread to give you some sizzle down there. And this is why I like silicone utensils. Because they can take heat. They can take heat up to 450 degrees. Nylon utensils can't take heat. And see, I'm able to take this silicone brush and take it to the edge. Even spill it a little. See, I can take this silicone brush and it can take this heat up to 450 degrees. Nylon utensils can't do it. That's why I only like silicone. I have some nylon utensils. I still use them, but I have a drawer full of silicone. These, you can't, they can't go, you can't take these up to 450. These are good for mixing things, but you better not fool with them on the bottom of a pot, or you can get screwed. Okay, I'm gonna dump this in. You know, I want you all to see what Auntie Nose is doing. Soup still not boiling. Well, you know, oh, why am I doing that? That's not hot. This is not hot. All right. This is gonna, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Look at that oil on top of that. See how it just coming out. Oh, this is gonna be so good, so good, so good. Make you slap somebody, but don't slap your mama. Cause if you grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, slapping your mama gonna get you slapped back. Heck, it gonna get you knocked out. So the old saying about slap your, oh, it's so good make you slap your mama. Nah, don't slap your mom if you're a baby. You came up in the 60s, 70s, 80s. You can't be going around in the 90s either, because my firstborn was born in the 80s, late 80s. I wish the hell he would try to slap me, because honey, he would have got knocked out. Okay, gonna put this in this oven. And I'm gonna bake this at 375. Put it at 380. And I'm going to move my soup back over. And I just wait until that cornbread, because I'm going to pause, you guys. Why, you see my soup is starting to look like it's starting to boil. Ooh. A little bit. See, they're ready. They say that pasta's fully cooked. Yeah, they cooked it, but then they freeze dried it. Oh, I forgot to add my black pepper. Gotta add that pepper. Look, see, you can add a teeny weeny bit. What's that? What is that? Adding black pepper? This is, no. Black pepper. Black pepper. That's what I'm talking about. That's pepper. Black pepper or black pepper. This is what I'm talking about. So guys, I'm gonna pop a lid on this baby so I can get that ball going. I got that cornbread in. Pop this lid on this baby, look at that ball going, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Sit tight and I'll be back. Show you guys that this soup was coming to a boil and simmering. I don't have to cook it because of all the ingredients except for the macaroni. It just needs to, you know, cook it up and become unhydrated. And potatoes, you know, they were already half done when I started it. And you know, you want to make sure you have enough, you know, tomato broth in here. Look at there. Look at all that goodness, all those vegetables. And this, I don't have to put in my food processor because I can mash these up in my mouth and puree them in my mouth. So I eat a lot of soup. So, but it's cold and it's windy outside. So this is perfect. And I've been wanting some real good soup. And I said, I'm going to make my grandmama soup. Put this top back on. I'm going to turn this down and just let it simmer. Just want to keep it on simmer while this cornbread bakes and check back in later.